Larry's here.
Okay.
You're unhappy with this tax bill. You're unhappy with first in, first out. First of all, we're going to introduce both. Hold on. You are here, CNBC contributor Larry Kudlow, along with Bob Cusack, editor-in-chief of The Hill. Okay. You do not like this first in, first out provision of the bill, one of the bills, which is if you have held stocks for a long time, maybe you've bought at all different price ranges, you got to sell the oldest stuff first, which you hope has gone up in value the most, and therefore your tax bill is much higher.
That's correct. It's a backdoor capital gains tax hike on individuals. And what makes this even more bizarre is that mutual funds, which have a very well-heeled lobbying group down there, got a carve-out. So it's the individuals who are going to be screwed, okay, not the mutual funds. It should be equal, in my opinion. And by the way, it's a dumb idea. I don't want to raise the capital gains tax. I want to lower the capital gains tax. But I want to say this. These kinds of glitches, I think, will be worked out. I am in favor of this bill. If I were voting, I would vote for it, principally because of the business side, which we worked on in the campaign, and is very little changed. Needs some cleaning up, but it's going to deliver terrific growth.
Was this a deliberate?
3 to 4%
was this
growth.
as a deliberate, thoughtful move on the part of whoever put it in, knowing that it was going to raise revenue?
You know what the revenue estimate is?
I'm sure it's tiny.
$2.7 billion
That's
over
a sneeze.
10 years.
That's a sneeze.
Which is infinitesimal.
It's
And no model can be that accurate. And by the way, they're going to lose revenues on this. They're not going to make revenues. That's the history of capital gains. I know the senator who put this deal together. I'm not going to mention his name, but I think he's going to finish off by getting rid of this provision.
Bob Cusack, do you think that Larry's right, that they're going to end up getting rid of it, but is it going to come at a cost? Are we going to see them raise the corporate tax rate? Right now they're shooting for 20. Does it go to 21 or 22 to be a pay-for this and a bunch of other stuff?
Well, as Larry mentioned, it doesn't raise that much money, and 41 House Republicans have come out against this Senate provision. Remember, it's not in the House bill, it's in the Senate bill. So they need every dollar they can get to keep that corporate rate tax at 20%, and they don't have much time. I mean, I think they're going to pass this tax bill, but they're going to have to pass it before the winner of the Alabama Senate race is seated, and that won't happen until after Christmas. So let's say the Democrat, Doug Jones, is elected. Well, you've got to have it done by Christmas, or in January it could be a lot more difficult.
But what about the first in, first out? Can you handicap whether it stays in or out?
I'm gonna bet that they scrap that.
Yeah.
It's all a negotiation between the House and the Senate. This is getting a lot more interest because individual investors are now focusing on this, as they should, and the House is rallying against it.
And
so
what's going to happen with